Commander ZYXTH adjusted the neural interface connecting his consciousness to the Vortak battlecruiser's scanning array. The massive vessel, stretching over 2 kilometers in length, had been tracking the unknown craft for 3 rotations now. Intelligence reports suggested it belonged to the species the galactic community had dismissed as primitive, humans from the 3rd planet of a yellow star system. Maintain distance, ZYXTH commanded through the ship's telepathic network. Full spectrum analysis on the target vessel. The human warship appeared crude by Vortak standards. Its hull bore scorch marks and makeshift repairs, suggesting countless battles. Unlike the sleek, biomechanical curves of advanced civilizations, this vessel resembled a brutish metal rectangle bristling with weapon ports and communication arrays. The aliens had expected easy prey. Subcommander Kellare interfaced with the tactical systems, her thoughts rippling through the ship's consciousness. Sir, initial scans indicate standard fusion propulsion, primitive kinetic weapons, and basic electromagnetic shielding. The vessel should pose no threat to our bioarmor. ZYXTH nodded, his mandibles clicking with satisfaction. The Vortak had conquered 17 star systems using their superior biotechnology. Their ships were living entities, capable of self-repair and adaptation. Their weapons fired concentrated life force energy that could disintegrate molecular bonds. No primitive civilization had ever withstood their assault. Begin deep tissue scan, he ordered. I want to know everything about their crew complement and defensive capabilities. The scanning array, a living organism the size of a small city, extended its sensory tendrils toward the human vessel. Bioluminescent patterns pulsed across its surface as it probed deeper into the ship's interior structure. The first readings came back as expected. Basic life support systems, simple computer networks, and approximately 200 organic life forms. But then the anomalies began. Commander, Kellare's mental voice carried a note of confusion. The biological readings are inconsistent. ZYXTH interfaced directly with the scanning array, experiencing the data stream as a cascade of sensory impressions. The human crew registered as baseline organic, but their neural patterns defied classification. Where other species showed predictable brainwave signatures, these humans exhibited chaotic, almost random mental activity. Focus on the command deck, he ordered. The scanners penetrated the ship's bridge, revealing a scene that made ZYXTH's bioenhanced consciousness recoil. The human captain stood before a tactical display, but instead of the orderly thought processes the Vortak expected, his mind blazed with contradictory impulses. Fear mixed with determination, tactical analysis intertwined with what could only be described as creative madness. Sir, Kellare's alarm rippled through the ship's neural network. The humans are singing. The revelation struck the bridge crew like a psychic shockwave. Throughout the human vessel, crew members were vocalizing in harmony while maintaining their battle stations. The Vortak scanning array, designed to interpret mental states, struggled to process the phenomenon. The humans were simultaneously terrified and exhilarated, following tactical protocols while engaging in what appeared to be ritualistic behavior. Impossible, ZYXTH muttered. No sentient species maintains combat effectiveness while experiencing such emotional chaos. The deep scan revealed more disturbing truths. The humans' technology, while primitive, had been modified in ways that violated engineering logic. Weapons systems were jury-rigged with redundant backups that shouldn't function. Their reactor output fluctuated wildly, yet somehow remained stable. Most unsettling of all, they had painted symbols and words across their hull. Decorative elements that served no tactical purpose. Commander, the ship's biocomputer interfaced directly with ZYXTH's consciousness. The humans are altering course. They're approaching our position. The tactical display showed the human warship accelerating toward them, its primitive engines pushing beyond safe operational limits. The crew's mental patterns intensified, their chaotic thoughts now synchronized around a single, incomprehensible concept that roughly translated to "for the hell of it." ZYXTH realized with growing horror that the Vortak had made a fundamental error. They had assumed that intelligence required predictability, that advanced warfare demanded logical thinking. The humans possessed something the galactic community had never encountered, the ability to function through pure, irrational determination. "All stations, combat readiness," he commanded, but his bio-enhanced instincts were already calculating retreat vectors. The sensors had locked onto the human warship expecting to find weakness. Instead, they had discovered something far more dangerous than superior technology or overwhelming firepower. They had found a species that thrived on chaos, that turned desperation into strength, and that treated impossible odds as merely another challenge to overcome. The human warship closed distance, its crew still singing their battle songs, ready to prove that sometimes the most primitive response was the most effective one.